but they've yet to win the league or the cup, and they last qualified for the Irish Cup final in 1979 when they lost to Cliftonville. The good news is that influential midfielder Roy McCready has recovered from a hamstring injury and plays. So just one change then from the side that beat Carrick in the league last week. Ryan Watson drops to the subs bench. Coleraine have won the cup on 4 occasions, the last time 1977. It's Jim Platt's 6th season in charge, and he's taken them to one final. That was 4 years ago when they lost to Glentoran. Coleraine haven't won a match since their cup quarter-final against Banbridge a month ago, and Platt has chosen a new-look side. 17-year-old Peter Hutton makes his debut. Michael Magilton plays just his 2nd senior game up front. Another inexperienced youngster, Stephen Lomas, just 16, will play in what is likely to be a packed midfield. Ricky Wade failed a fitness test. And the referee is Norman Lockins, who handled the Linfield-Argentina game during the week. And it really is a quite beautiful evening for football. The sun just disappearing behind Dibbas away to the left. A perfect surface, as always, at the Oval. And Portadown really must be the favourites this evening to qualify for the Bass Irish Cup final against a Coleraine side that haven't been very impressive over the last 4 weeks or so. Free kick, early free kick to Coleraine. Hutton will take. Cleared away though by Philip Major. Coyne. And Davy Mills took the full force of that, probably in the face. So not a very encouraging start for him. He's certainly in pain. Major. And the free kick to Portadown, much to Coleraine's surprise. Brian Strain with the free kick for Portadown. Looking for Stephen Cowan. Did well to get up there. And it's Anthony Gilmore who gets it away. So first touch of the evening for the player-manager Jim Platt, now 38 years of age, 23 caps for his country, of course. Up goes Major. Plenty of bounce in the ball this evening on a fairly hard pitch. That was Magilton going in there. Fraser looking for his fellow Scot, Cowan, and it came back to him quite fortunately. Fraser looking for Cunningham, nice flick. Here's McKeever. He's got it back though, but Stephen Lomas was alert to that situation, preventing McKeever from getting his cross in. But a corner kick for Portadown. Sandy Fraser again to take this, and McKeever and Strain are up as well from the back. Looking for Cowan, Platt has to punch. Strain. That wasn't too clever, and here is Cowan. A good challenge from Quigley. Philip Major with the throw-in for Portadown. Davy Mills just gets his head to it. Here's Sandy Fraser. Oh yes, it's gone in from Sandy Fraser. Well, what a spectacular goal that was. 4.5 minutes gone. It didn't look as if there was really too much danger there at all for the Coleraine defence, but Fraser got there, the flick over his shoulder almost, and into the corner of the net. Mills and McCoy. McCoy, skillful player. Major, Cowan. Cowan still, Sandy Fraser. Now this man has pace, couldn't get past Hutton though. Well, Well, young Peter Hutton is going to be talked to by the referee for that challenge, and might think himself a little bit unfortunate. Peter Hutton making his debut. McCready looking for Cowan, and McKeever's deep, and Quigley just had to touch it away. McCready! Well, the ball really bounced too high for him. Roy McCready, past fit with a hamstring complaint that he's been carrying, but he's okay now apparently. Will he last the game though? Well, not a huge crowd here tonight, but a vociferous one, certainly in Portadown's terms. They're ahead. McKeever, positive in the air. Morrison, McCoy and McCready. Well, if there's one thing about Billy McCurdy, the right back for Coleraine, he commits himself to a challenge. Quigley, keeper stumbling, strain. Quigley. Coyne, very much on his own. Fraser's up though as well. Good control and skill again from Fraser. Cowan gone wide. Good shot from Cowan. Yes, a goal from Stephen Cowan, and it's his 10th goal in 7 games in the 40th minute. And this man really has become a goal machine for Portadown since he arrived from Scotland. An excellent strike it was. Jilton. Gilmore on the run. Well, Gilmore didn't get there that time, but he has made some impressive runs from defence. Certainly isn't afraid to come forward. The chant comes up from the Portadown crowd. Are you watching Glens and Blues? And of course they play in the second Irish Cup semi-final. Referee playing injury time at the end of the first half as Stewart wins the ball in the air. Quigley, McCoy and Magilton in the box. Morrison is in support. That's McCoy who leaves it for Jeff Wright. Gilmore, McCoy. Wright is wide, Gilmore behind him, that's Gilmore. Wright. Gilmore, nice overlap from the full-back. Strain. Morrison. It's a good-looking cross. Cunningham. Creedy. Stewart. Tab. The referee has blown his whistle to signal the end of the first half, and Portadown leading by 2-0. There's the score of that first goal. Scotsman Sandy Fraser after 4.5 minutes. The second goal was scored by another Scot. They really have dominated this first half of the Oval. Stephen Cowan, centre forward in the 40th minute, 2-0 to Portadown. Beaver, Curlis, Cunningham running wide on the left-hand side. Right the way through to Hutton. Here's Fraser. Curdy. Curlis. For McKeever and Curlis in again. Curdy. really anywhere at all from Hutton, but Tab gets it back. Goes Quigley with right, and Curlis coming in with Strain, and this is Curlis. Cowan for Fraser, the old Scottish 1-2, didn't work that time. Good jump by Magilton. This is Roy McCready. That's nice from McCready, very nice. Oh, what a lovely turn by Sandy Fraser. It's a good tackle though. Here's McKeever for Cunningham. And a throw into Portadown. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Portadown 2, Coleraine 0. Curlis for Portadown, the left back. McCready again in space in midfield, but Curlis direct route this time to Fraser, looking for McKeever. Shapes himself with a shot, and that could have really gone anywhere. Stewart. Goes Gilmore with Mills, and Gilmore wins it. McCoy, Jeff Wright, Raymond McCoy, and even he won't have the pace to get to that. Played the under-21 game at Coleraine Tuesday against Israel. Cowan for Mills, for Fraser. McCready. Cusker's back, and he's right back. Platt. McCready. Curry. Strain. Wright came in. Greg Davidson. To Mickey Keenan. I don't remember him having had a save to make. 8 minutes to go at the Oval in this first Irish Cup semi-final. Gilmore has marshalled Mills well in the air in this game, and no man has worked harder in the Coleraine side than Nigel Quigley. Or run more for that matter. But that was a good tackle from Davidson. Good work from him. Major, McCready, Davidson. Not a good ball. McCoy. Mills. Cowan, and that was Desi Curry in on the back of Stephen Cowan. Free kick low to Portadown. Brian Strain has Davidson and Cowan to aim for on the far side of the penalty area. Up there goes Cowan, good header. Oh, a smacking goal from Stevie Cowan. Almost nonchalant. The free kick was absolutely perfect. Stephen Cowan climbed well, and Jim Platt, well, it was just out of his reach, and that's 3-0 to the Ports. The Portadown fans celebrate, and they deserve to celebrate, because they're certain now to qualify for the cup final. And there's Steve Cowan, 2 goals for him tonight. Portadown. Jeff Wright, Ray McCoy. Just about 5 minutes to go, and no chance at all, obviously, for Coleraine to come back from this. And it deserves to be 3-0, I would say. It's about right on the night. nice one as Coleraine looked for that consolation goal. Davidson. That's aimed for Fraser and Cowan, the Scottish double act up front. And Roy McCready, a bit of a body check on Stephen Hutton. Peter Hutton, of course. Wasn't a good ball. Here's McCready. Oh, he set Coyne away. The chance perhaps for the hat-trick. Oh, what a goal from Steve Coyne. That really was absolute class from the Scotsman. And what a way to score your hat-trick. It was a great ball from McCready. Steve Cowan saw that Platt was slightly off his line and he chipped him oh so beautifully. So the score then is Portadown 4, Coleraine 0. Strain. Cunningham, who's played very deep in the second half. Right. Has the ball. And Stewart wins the tackle. Well, can Coleraine pick up a consolation goal as Magilton came in? But no. One minute to go to the end of the game. Portadown leading by 4-0. Davidson tries to set Cowan away. Curry's back. Here's Davidson. Cowan is free away to the right-hand side here. The ball's aimed for him. What a good ball from Greg Davidson. Support from Major. McCready inside him. That's Davy Mills. And a run. Hutton's back. And was it a penalty? No, I think he just possibly got the ball there. Doesn't really matter, of course. It's 4-0. Strain up. Calvi Stewart. Sweeping. Major. Peter McCusker. Joey Cunningham back. McCusker for right. Nice little ball to Peter McCusker. Good tackle by Joey Cunningham. So into injury time at the end of the game. And Davidson was almost released there. Magilton. Turns Stewart well. Keenan at last has a shot to save, and we're into injury time at the end of the match. Climbing there with Curry. And there is the final whistle here at the Oval in this first Irish Cup semi-final. And there's the man who's the real hero for Portadown, Stephen Cowan from Scotland. A hat-trick for him. A really outstanding performance. And there's the man who helped him, another Scot, Sandy Fraser. He scored the first goal. And the crowd from Portadown really appreciating the Scottish influence. So a first final in 11 years for Portadown, their fourth in all. Can they win the Irish Cup for the first time on the 5th of May? Well, Stephen, how would you describe your performance in that match?
Obviously, I've got to say I'm well pleased, very pleased, but it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the rest of the team. Obviously, they set you up in chances, and I think it was a good team performance all round.
You took your hat-trick tremendously well. There wasn't what you would describe as a bad goal amongst them. They're all superb.
Well, that's right. Normally, I think you see a penalty box player 6 yards and I get on the end of things. But today I was lucky that, the balls fell near the edge of the box and I managed to put them away.
How important is the Scottish influence in the Portadown side?
Well, obviously, like myself and Sandy Fraser playing up front, people are always looking for the strikers to get goals. And that's at the end of the day, you live or fall by your goals. So, you know, it's very important, but as I say, it's a good all-round team, and they certainly, you know, give us a lot of backing.
Well, Ronnie, that fella Steve Cowan, it wasn't a bad signing for you, was it?
No, he's done super for us. Back from he came, you know, he's a good lad. He's got a super attitude in the dressing room and on the pitch. He wants to play, and he scored a few goals along the way, which hasn't been bad.
They say he can only score penalties, but he's knocked that in the head a wee bit.
Well, yes, exactly. He hit that in the head tonight. I mean, his finishing tonight was really out of the top drawer. No one could question it.
What did you feel about the overall performance of the Portadown side?
Well, I feel, Mark, we can play a lot better. I felt the game at times was a wee bit patchy, but obviously semi-final of the cup, the most important thing is the result, and we got that tonight.
There must be great excitement in the town of Portadown now with the chance of the double. Now, I know you haven't won anything yet, but it must really lift the atmosphere about the place.
Well, really, Portadown's a football town, Mark, and it's been started with success for umpteen years, you know. And as I said, it's created a lot of interest the way we've been going recently, and hopefully we can keep it going.
They chant Scotland the Brave here now, and I think they enjoy the Scottish influence in the side.
Well, maybe we'll sign another couple before the end of the season, you wouldn't know.